Good evening, everyone. We now move to an important part of today's proceedings, the concluding session. May I please invite Mr. Pawan Khaitan, President IPTA, Mr. Ashok Kumar, past President IPTA and Executive Director, Padamjeet Pulp and Paper, Dr. Alexei Wischtel, Head of Novel Packaging Development, Board and Paper, Austria, and Mr. M.K. Goyal, Honorary Secretary General IPTA, to kindly join us on stage. As we come to the end of this enriching 3-day journey, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on what we've shared and achieved together. Over the course of the event, we've witnessed insightful and relevant discussions on 2 key themes: barrier coating and paper making for non-paper makers. From technical deep dives to foundational understanding, the sessions brought together a remarkable range of perspectives, bridging gaps between experts and newcomers, industry, and academia. It's also especially meaningful that we are concluding on World Environment Day, a day that serves as a powerful reminder of our collective responsibility towards sustainability. In many ways, the conversations we've had over the last few days on sustainable processes, innovative materials, and responsible practices tie into this large global vision. What stood out most was the power of the collective, a full house with exceptional speakers, and the sheer volume of ideas, insights, and experiences that flowed freely across the sessions. It is this kind of exchange that drives transformation. Whether it's rethinking packaging solutions or making paper making more accessible and sustainable, each of you brought something to the table, and that made all the difference. Thank you to all the speakers, participants, organizers, and supporters who made this event possible. We now move to an important part of today's proceedings, the feedback session. The floor is now open for feedback. We welcome your thoughts and suggestions.
Anybody who would like to give a feedback regarding the conference, regarding the deliberations, please feel free.
Take this.
I'm really thankful to IPTA that they organize this with Alexei, and I think this is the first time IPTA is holding 3-day conference in India, and that too jam-packed. I'm very thankful to Dr. Alexei, who has taken all the pain to come to India with his team and to let the people know what the barrier coating is all about. In fact, it was some of the feedback that I tried to get from the people as well who are present here. And they were amazed to see the kind of information you have delivered over 3 days seminar. The people have been going around the world, spending so much of money around in the travel, time, and trying to get hold of the right people. Some of them said that they got whatever they have accumulated over a past 1.5 years or 2 years, they got it in these 3 days, and in fact more. The presentations were quite crisp and very to the point. And also some of the Indian context was touched, so which was quite overwhelming, that you got hold of about the Indian certifications, regulations. So it was overall a very good, very interesting conference that we have with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I also just want to remind that it's not only me, but the whole group of speakers who made a great effort also delivering this presentation. So, of course, big round of applause also to them.
Hello. Yeah, I would also like to thank you, IPTA, for selecting this barrier coating subject for this workshop. And in fact, as we were experiencing the discussions, most of the people, they were amazed to see this type of discussion. And it was really an eye-opener for the Indian paper makers and Indian paper industry, because everybody is having aspirations to know about what is exactly barrier coating. Because by now, people were having in mind that barrier coating means water and oil barrier only. But here in this discussion, most of the people came to know that apart from oil and water barrier, OTR, MVTR are the most important, and beyond that, to replace single-use plastics by paper, it's a very big opportunity, and we need to do a collaborative approach for the paper mills, paper manufacturers to maintain the basic properties for barrier coatings, then to develop the new products also, new technology also for barrier coating. And apart from that, the converting sector also has to upgrade themselves. So it's a very nice subject, very good discussion. And so many paper mills, senior technical persons also, they were amazed to see this type of discussion. So it was very educative, very informative, and thanks for the all speakers who delivered nice knowledge to the Indian paper industry and Indian technocrats. Thank you so much.
Good evening, all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, IPTA, for organizing such a nice program. And thank you for all speakers. We learned a lot, so many things. And I hope time will come soon. We will implement all these learnings in the industries. Thank you very much.
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you, IPTA, thank you, organisers, for all your hard work. It's been really good. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for your hospitality, for your engagement, for all your questions, and for your friendliness and just sharing with us. So I speak from me, and I guess also from the rest of the speakers here. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I could only more or less repeat what Janet has said. Also on my behalf, I think the conference was extremely well organized. We have a good engagement. Thanks for everyone who was asking the questions. Sometimes they were a little bit difficult to understand, but I hope we managed to address your concerns. So I think active participation of the audience is a key for such events. And I hope just with this presentations which we all made, we were able to sort of show that this is okay. It's not magic, it's doable, but there is also no quick and easy solution. And I think there is quite a lot of work which is needed. And I said, you know, the substrate, coating, drying, post-processing, final product, it all has an impact. And I think once you're equipped with this understanding, it could help you to make right decisions. Yeah. Just a big word of thanks for great organization, great hospitality. I think I had like a half a kilo of paneer every day, so I will need to run even maybe now 20 kilometers instead of the 10 kilometers every morning. So food was great, people were great, receptions during all of the day, so I don't know. So it's very impressive how you organize the conference. Thank you so much. And of course, to all of the people also in the background who are providing all of the nice memorabilia and so on, I think they also deserve a round of applause.
So as we come towards the close of this conference, I feel extremely satisfied at the success of this 3-day conference. It's visible in front of me, it's visible on me. I come away feeling quite knowledgeable, at least in terms of weight, with respect to barrier coating. That's a lot that I have learned over these past days. a lot to think about for me and my team as I go back. And I'm sure there would have been quite a few takeaways for each one of you sitting here. And all this is thanks to the presentations given by our speakers who've traveled all the way from across the globe. They're sitting in this corner. Big round of applause to them. Outstanding presentations from each one of you. But I would like to also sort of mention that in all this outstanding presentations, one person stands out. And that is Dr. Alexei on my left. It's not easy. It's not easy delivering even one presentation. But Alexei here did not one, not two, not three. He did 7 presentations over the last 3 days. It requires a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication to do that. So thank you, Alexei.
But it's only quantity, not quality.
Yeah, I know. Quality included. And also a big shout out to the ground team of IPTA. We've handled 2 conferences side by side. One this hall, one that hall. And all happening to perfection. So big applause for Team IPTA for making 2 conferences successful in the 3 days. So I think it's time we established that we are an organization who is about sharing of knowledge and deliberation, and that's the kind of work we do. We make our effort, and I'm seeing that getting successful by the day. Thank you all. Ashok ji.
Thank you. It's good to see all of you in the even towards the end of the day. And yes, like Ketanji, I would like to thank all the speakers, particularly our overseas speakers, and the Dr. Alexei. I think everybody has done a wonderful job. I know number of people in the audiences. IPTA took this initiative to organize this program, and we could get a lot of help from many people. I remember during the discussion, many of you had different aspirations or expectations from this program. Say, for example, somebody thought that you come here, attend this conference, go back to your mill, make the paper, which will be replacing plastics, and you will say, oh, eureka moment. Huh? So remember, this is not going to happen. It's a very painful exercise. Particularly when you are trying to replace a material which we are used to, like plastics, for so many years and ages for those applications. It will take time. And one thing, if you must have noted, there was a presentation by Dr. Nick. Even if you make the perfect paper, we have done in our mill, when it goes and gets converted on the equipments where you are running plastic-based materials, either you lose barrier characteristics or you have runnability issues. There are so many things. So the point is, I think for the paper-based solutions, if we want, we have 4 agencies or people to get together. One is the manufacturer of paper. See, right substrate. Dr. Alexei, when he was talking about paper physics today, I remembered my time, 35, 40 years ago actually, used to teach the same thing about paper properties, and some of the IPT students who are here, they would probably remember that. That was very basic. So paper manufacturer, chemical supplier, converter, if you have an off coating facilities, and then the person who makes these machines on which your paper after coating has to work. So they have to get together, and yes, I forgot, brand owner. Because unless The brand owner is there who wants that, it will not happen. So it's a tedious exercise, doable exercise, but it takes a lot of efforts. And I'm sure, because in this kind of a course, what we can be taught or learned is the fundamentals and challenges of the raw material, the process, and the coating and converting facilities. So I'm sure with the kind of inputs that we all received in this program, it will go a long way for us to understand what are the realities of life and what are the difficulties that we face, challenges will be there. Sometimes I tell you, we have developed some product, flat product, everything, all barrier characteristics. The moment you start forming it, there were problems. Even the pinholes in paper was a big issue. But I am sure that with this kind of inputs that we received, the industry will be able to do a good job. Let us do it with very, very honestly. And the suppliers who are the chemical suppliers here, please remember, whenever you go and visit the mill, you may be having proprietary items and chemistry. But when you go for certification, you have to declare a lot of things. What is at least the basis of the chemistry, etc. So unless you give that information, it will not happen. Nobody is going to source that material. So that should be, understood, and those information be given. I'm very glad, and IPTA has done a very good job. And of course, all credit goes to the people who have come and attended this program. We at IPTA will organize some more similar programs, and your support will always be very valuable. Thank you.
We'd now like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. We'd now like to take a moment to honor our sponsors for their extended support. I'd kindly request Mr. Pawan Khaitan, President IPTA, to kindly present them with mementos. As I call you, please come up on stage to collect your mementos. Amit Paper Engineers Private Limited. Andritz Technologies Private Limited. Anmol Polymers Private Limited. Archroma India Private Limited. Axchem Solutions India. Artemin Minerals, Paris, France. Amazon Papyrus Chemicals Private Limited. BTG Group, a division of Voith. Butane Polymers OPC Private Limited. JMC Paper Tech Private Limited, Globe Radio, then Lathia Rubber, Parison Machinery, Proclean Technologies, SG Corporation, Shalimar Wires, Shri Dinesh Mills, Tamil Nadu Newsprint and Papers, Anmol Polymers, Vertex Chemical Private Limited, UMV Coating Systems AB, Zenith Rubber, IPTA is committed to supporting medium-scale industries, products and solutions, and for that we'd like to honor our stall holders. Abhirami Engineering Company, Anmol Polymers, ARB Bearings, Good Enough Energy, Parison Machinery, Vison Solutions, Bry Air, Butane Polymers, Globetech Agro Pulping, Hardayal Engineering Works, and Prem Engineering. Vertex Chemicals, are you here, please? We'd also like to extend our gratitude to Vivanta for the hospitality and support. And for that, we'd like to invite Mr. Sanjeev Verma, Director of Catering Sales, to please collect the memento. We'd also like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the IPTA staff, the driving force behind the smooth execution of this event. For that, I'd like to invite Dr. Daljit Kaur for her instrumental role in assigning, editing, and reviewing all the technical papers and beyond. Vikas Gupta for being the backbone of IPTA's Facilitation Center. Shelly Aneja for her quiet but crucial behind-the-scenes support and help with paper reading and event coordination. Nirdesh Maurya for generating revenue through advertising and leading IPTA's social media and outreach efforts. Thank you so much. We'd now like to honor.
While we are mentioning IPTA's office bearers for receipt of honor, biggest honor goes to Mr. M.K. Goel, one-man army for all these conferences. The success is a huge hand is played by him, and without his intervention at each and every nook and corner, it goes to each and every success of every conference. So thank you, Mr. Goel.
India brings to our country.
We'd now like to honor the President of IPTA, Mr. Pawan Khaitan, for his vision and direction that he continues to provide. May I request Dr. Alexei Wischtel to kindly do the honors. We'd also like to honor Dr. Ashok Kumar, and for that may I request Ms. Janet Preston, Senior Scientist, Artaman, to join us. We'd like to invite all the IPTA staff and our speakers for a photograph. No, but I was told that the photograph will be done first. Okay. To formally conclude the session, I would now invite Mr. M.K. Goyal for the vote of thanks.
Shreya, you announced memento for so many people. I think it's our duty before I move a memento to Shreya for extremely well holding the conference, paper making fully, and here both inaugural and concluding. Shreya, please come. See what is amazing of this girl. She has no connect with the paper industry, yet the way she has conceived the seminar and delivered each session is remarkable. Please come, Shreya. Thank you very much. Well, friends from abroad, I'll first tell the saying, which is in our local language, कि ऊंट को उसकी ऊंचाई तब पता चलती है जब वो पहाड़ के पास आता है, which means a camel gets to know its height when it comes close to the mountain. Till he is close to the mountain, he thinks he is very big, high. Well, partially it was true with us. Why? Our conference size has gone to a range of 500 delegates, one after another. It used to be 2 years back, 350, 400, 450, 500. So this time when a conference of first conceived as 100, 125, 150, come on, what's this? We are handling a mega size. This conference means nothing. That's the first thought which came in, कि work is very less, you can go ahead. Then we added the paper making, 100, 250. It is still the half of what we handle. But what we forgot was the intricacy of this conference. Intricacy in terms of, I must say, the precision, the expectation from our authors from abroad, where all of them almost once in a month and later on 15 days gathered to discuss nitty-gritty. And those nitty-gritties, discussion and solution has led to today's success. And it was very, very, very intense. The second part was within the industry here in India. Dr. Wischtel has taken 7 classes. When it comes to paper making, it's very tough. One person, maybe from pulping to paper machine, very tough. So we had to get 19 speakers from all across the country. And it was a pretty tough job to reach out to people, to get their consent, and then how finally we ended up with good speakers, 38 papers. So I'm telling you the journey that we traveled while organizing. Hotel was also a challenge, and as I mentioned to you, today to get 2 adjacent halls of our size with a pre-function area, decent place, there are, but if I go to central Delhi, the cost will be twice. It is this part, it would be a more competitive. So with these all, coordinating with hotel, then event organizer doing twice the job. So these all were a little, I should say, a reminder to us, don't underestimate anything until you get into it, but we finally managed to reach. What have we gained here as IPTA or the delegates? Topmost, knowledge bank. We all are going back richer than what we were Monday morning. So that's a great thing. Secondly, IPTA platform has got a fillip. And I'm sure my overseas friends who are here, possibly some of them told me, I asked them, what has been the highlight, what you see here? And they said the size and presence of people for all 3 days. And their very, very, very deep involvement in the subject. Another gain has been, we never used to get our very brand owners. But here we had Divyanta from Nestle, she came up, PepsiCo gentleman came up, Dr. Banerjee, ex-Britannia, new company, I'm finding it hard to remember. And also Arteman, UMB, you all came, you have added a family member to IPTA. So I think for this, when I look the overall success, IPTA organization led by Pavanji, supported by authors, staff, delegates, each of you, you are the cause of the success. So I would like a single round of applause for everybody for this one. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. There might have been some shortcoming, kindly overlook. And I'll now request you to please come and sit at the center of the hall. Leave the last 2 tables. On 3 tables and here, we want to take a IPTA family picture before you go.